Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your favorite magical vacation specialist, coming to you live for Friday News Live Show on Friday, May 10th, outside of a random Starbucks because this is the only place I can get Wi-Fi. I still don't have internet or TV. I'm sure you've seen the pictures on my personal Facebook page of what happened here in our town a couple of days ago on Wednesday afternoon. And so we had a tornado. It was confirmed. And so everything is still out. We have power at our house, thank goodness, but a lot of people still don't. And we still don't have internet or TV. So some people in my town may randomly be on my video walking into this Starbucks, so we'll see. And hopefully the Wi-Fi holds up. I hope so. If it doesn't, oh well, I tried. But that's what we're doing today, so let's get started. Each day, guests staying at select Walt Disney World Resort hotels and other select hotels will have the opportunity to enjoy select attractions in at least one of 4 theme parks before or after regular operating hours as part of the Extra Magic Hours benefit. Today, we have even more great news. Guests staying at these hotels this fall will have more opportunities to take advantage of this Extra Magic Hours benefit with extra magic hours at our theme parks. This is at Walt Disney World. The extra magic hours benefit will include expanded daily offerings at 3 of our theme parks, which includes more time to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios, as well as other experiences at Disney's Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom theme parks. Here's the rundown. Disney's Hollywood Studios daily from September 1st through November 2nd. The park will have extra magic hours from 6 to 9 a.m. every single morning. This is at Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World from September 1st through November 2nd, 6 to 9 a.m. every morning, including Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, plus Toy Story Land attractions and select other attractions. Obviously, Galaxy's Edge is subject to capacity. On August 29th through 31st, though, Disney's Hollywood Studios will be open at 6 a.m. regardless for the opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is not extra magic hours. This is just their opening time. At Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, extra magic hours will happen daily from August 29th through November 2nd from 7 to 8 a.m., featuring Pandora, the World of Avatar, and other attractions throughout the park, same as today's morning extra magic hours offering. So whatever they normally have during extra magic hours, Animal Kingdom, they'll now have it from 7 to 8 a.m. for on-site resort guests every single day from August 29th through November 2nd. Magic Kingdom Park's extra magic hours will happen daily from August 29th through November 2nd from 7 to 8 a.m. every morning, featuring favorite attractions only in Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, which is the same as their normal extra magic hour offerings. Extra magic hours will also continue to be available on select days at Epcot. Those are usually Tuesday nights and Thursday mornings, and those are not going to change from what they already are. If you're visiting this fall, you should know that extra magic hours benefit at the Walt Disney World Resort requires a valid theme park admission and hotel ID. Guests without the Park Hopper option or Park Hopper Plus option must spend the day at the same park where they would like to enjoy the extra magic hours benefit. Also, not all Walt Disney World attractions are available with the extra magic hours benefit. Park hours and available attractions are subject to change without notice. Extra Magic Hours is one of the many benefits and amenities that you can enjoy as a guest of the Disney Resort Hotel. Some of the others include early access to FastPass Plus planning, not available during Extra Magic Hours benefit, and complimentary motor coach transportation and standard theme park parking and other entertaining amenities. Okay, so extra. Read all about it. Extra Magic Hours, just for on-site resort guests from August 29th through November 2nd at Walt Disney World. For those who did not catch the Galaxy's Edge add a guest button when they were making their reservation for Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge from May 31st through June 23rd, Disneyland is making a case-by-case exception for reservation modification. You must call 1-888-834-9125. Also, Esplanade lineups may not begin before 6 a.m. Please note that the parking structures will be open at a different time. They actually announced that today. The parking structures will open at midnight before opening day of Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, which is May 31st. So if you forgot to add a guest or you missed the add a guest button when you were making your Star Wars Galaxy's Edge reservation, they are making case-by-case decisions on whether or not you could add people to your reservation. And you must call this number, 1-888-834-9125. So there you go for that one. All right. There is a certain magic and anticipation that comes with planning your visit to Walt Disney World Resort, especially when it is time to choose a magic band. Okay, this is cool. This news is very cool. And I shared the video on my personal page, especially when it's time to choose your magic band customized with your name and your favorite color. And soon we'll be adding even more ways to further customize these beloved wearables. Soon, and they keep saying soon, but I'm thinking May 15th is when we've been told this starts. Soon, Disney Resort hotel guests and new and renewing annual pass holders will have the option to upgrade at a discounted price from a complimentary solid color magic band to one of more than 30 new magic band options featuring favorite Disney characters and designs. These new magic band options will be available for pre-arrival purchase at a special price of $14.99, which is off the retail cost through the My Disney Experience website. So $14.99 off what the retail cost would be for these special character magic bands. A colorful selection of complimentary magic bands is still available for guests who choose not to upgrade to one of the new options, and these new design options can be shipped to your home, U.S. addresses only, if ordered 11 days or more ahead of your arrival time, and they can be personalized if done so at least 6 days or more ahead of your arrival. They'll just be waiting for you at the resort when you get there. The Magic Band, which recently celebrated its 5th anniversary, effortlessly links the Walt Disney World Resort vacation choices and plans guests make in the My Disney Experience app, from entering the parks to redeeming FastPass Plus selections, using dining plan credits, linking Disney PhotoPass photos, and more. So May 15th is when you'll be able to upgrade for a small fee to your own personalized character magic band if you like. And since I do your magic bands for you in your account, just let me know if you want to pay the extra money and get an upgraded magic band. Mobile ordering is going to be offered at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, Ronto Roasters, and Milk Stand at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Yay! So when you're in there, you're going to be able to use your mobile order to get food and not have to stand in line for that too. Did someone say strawberry shortcake? Enjoy the new Sprinkle Strawberry Shortcake Bar Cupcake, which features vanilla cake filled with strawberry compote topped with strawberry buttercream frosting and strawberry crumble, which is available through June 2nd at the Sprinkles in Disney Springs in Walt Disney World. Disney Cruise Line quietly added 6 new sailings for the Disney Dream in late 2020. The Disney Dream will now fill a previous 3-week void with 3- and 4-night Bahamian sailings. There are a few different itineraries for all visiting Nassau and Castaway Cay, just with different port orders. Additionally, the majority of the new sail dates are shifted a day from the standard Monday through Friday departures to Thursday through Sunday departures. The new sail dates are as follows. Monday, August 24th of 2020 is a 3-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. Thursday, August 27th of 2020 is a 3-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. These are all in the Disney Dream. Sunday, August 30th, 2020 is a 4-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. Thursday, September 3rd, 2020 is a 3-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. Sunday, September 6th, 2020 is a 4-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. Thursday, September 10th, 2020 is a 4-night Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral. So they all go to Nassau and Castaway Cay. And just so you know, this is from DisneyCruiseLineBlog.com where I got this information, but then Disney released it later to us travel agents. So just letting you know, that's what's going on. This, if you're interested in one of these short 3- or 4-night Bahamian cruises on Disney Cruise Line that go out of Port Canaveral next year in 2020, next summer, you want to book them now, because like I've said many times, the cheapest prices on Disney Cruise Line is when they first release them. All right, Alex and Ani has granted all of our wishes with 3 new Disney Aladdin bracelets at Disney Springs. So that's exciting. So if Aladdin is one of your favorite movies, then you have 3 new Alex and Ani bracelets to choose from. Big news, you can now upgrade. Oh, we already talked about this. May 15th is when the Magic Band upgrades start. There also is a new shining, shimmering, splendid creation from Amaret's Patisserie in Disney Springs at Walt Disney World. You can introducing the new Aladdin-inspired petite cake, which just features layers of almond chiffon cake with amaretto simple syrup, fig pâte de fruit, 5-spice mousse, almond pecan granola, and golden raisin jam. This is from Disney Springs. They are showing us a view of this new cake. Miniature cake. That's really pretty. They do really pretty desserts there at Amaret Patisserie. In the next few weeks, Disney Cruise will be updating the way that you shop and purchase gifts and amenities. Praise the Lord! It will transition to an online order form, eliminating the need to fax in an order form. Well, I don't have a fax machine, so I never faxed in anything to Disney Cruise Line. I always had to call for my clients if they wanted to purchase like water or an in-room amenity or a celebration amenity or whatever to have in their room for them when they got on the ship. There was no easy way to do this. So now this will be able to be done online. Thank you, Disney Cruise Line, for getting up with the time times. Every other cruise line has this online. So finally, Disney Cruise Line will allow you to do that online as well. Speaking of cruise lines, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity Cruise Lines, and Azamara Club Cruises, all owned by Royal Caribbean. They have changed the guest self check-in. You can skip the line. Available now. Download the app, any of their apps, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Azamara Club Cruises, Royal Caribbean's international app, the Celebrity Cruises app, or the Azamara Club Cruises app. You can put your contact information for the sailing guests in there on your next cruise. Don't forget to scan your passport, upload a photo, and complete the other requested fields to generate each guest's set sail pass. Set up onboard expense account from your app as well. So you can do that on the app. I can also assist you in your online check-in by signing in through the travel agent side of their website. So if you need help with your online check-in, if you've got a Royal Cruise with me or Celebrity or Azamara Club Cruise that you need help doing your online check-in for and you don't want to try and do it on the app, I'd be more than happy to do it for you, and now I'm allowed to. So just letting you know that. Disney has just announced that there will be some additions to the Play Disney Parks app that will make Toy Story Land a bit more interactive. With the new feature, guests can bring to life an interactive show effect when enjoying the app in Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Stinky Pete from Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 2 is out of his box and joining some favorite pals in the Toy Story Mania queue. Be on the lookout for the Old Prospector while playing Play Set Party, one of several in-queue games offered in the Play Disney Parks app, in which guests progress through a series of mini games to help assemble the Toy Story Mania playset. After completing all the mini games, he may just pop out and surprise you. Hint, keep your eyes open near the end of the queue for a Wild West style jail cell that Andy has constructed for him. Now, the Play Disney Parks app must be downloaded and on your phone if you want to do any of the stuff you can do in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on it, or to get your galactic credits or whatever else you need from flying the Millennium Falcon. So you need to download that app if you're planning on going there. Play Disney Parks app. Galaxy's Edge character interaction will follow you from visit to visit. Disney has gone to great lengths to enhance the guest experience by creating personalized character interactions. And in Black Spire Outpost, cast members are called Citizens of Batuu to really drive home that experience. In fact, Chairman of Disney Parks and Experiences, Bob Chapek, reports that guests will have persistent interaction that may not last just the length of one visit, but that is designed to follow guests from visit to visit. And with whom will you be interacting? Just about anyone in the Star Wars universe who needs to stay out of the spotlight, including smugglers, rogue agents, adventurers, and scoundrels. Executive Scott Trowbridge describes the land's characters as interesting people with rich backstories that will come into play as they interact with guests. In Galaxy's Edge, you become a player on a metaphorical Star Wars stage with citizens of Batuu engaging you in your adventures. Built yourself a droid of your own in Mubo's workshop? Expect the chatty astromech droids next door to chat with it. And if you're brave enough to haggle over prices with Doc Ondor, he'll barter with you as only he can. Crash the Millennium Falcon into a spire in Black Spire Outpost? You might get heat for that for the rest of your visit in the land. In fact, your performance on the Millennium Falcon will create a bevy of possible experiences for you after your ride, so that the responsive Black Spire Outpost will engage with you in a unique to you way. In other words, your ride on the Millennium Falcon will be a consequential act, so consequential that you may even owe some money when you wind up in Oga's Cantina. And if you don't have enough in your wallet on the Disney Parks Play app, there could be issues. Scott Trowbridge also indicates that traditional meet and greets with characters will take a secondary position to more authentic interactions where guests will meet and interact with characters doing the things those characters would do versus a more static meet and greet experience. According to Trowbridge, if you were to see a resistance spy, they might come up to us and say, "Will you help me? I have a friend. I need to get to his ship. I need help making sure that the First Order doesn't know about it." And maybe that friend that you're helping just happens to be Chewbacca. But instead of waiting in line to hug Chewie's situation, you actually help him get to his ship and maybe then get a hug. And remember, all of this personal immersion is supplemented by the Play Disney Parks app, which will allow visitors to use their data pads, aka their smartphones, to scan text, translate transmissions heard throughout the land, and more. This is all courtesy of DisneyFoodBlog.com. That's a very interesting interview. Hop on your magic carpet for a flavorful adventure at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs, featuring the new Stolen Apple and Sticky Date Flatbreads, available now through June 21st, of course, because of Aladdin, which comes out May 24th. The Tomorrowland Speedway, which has been closed since January, is getting ready for its reopening on May 18th, now that the track has been reconfigured. In fact, cast members have been testing out the cars, so that's fun. Exclusive reveal, new summer savings of up to 25% off on travel starting June 16th through August 10th at Universal Orlando Resort. Summer days are ahead, and our new attraction opens soon. Actually, June 13th is when that attraction opens, the Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Yes, that's the full name. Now is the time to discover why Universal is more fun when you stay with us, and here's access to our new summer savings first. Universal's Cabana Bay is one of the ones that's on sale. There's also Aventura Hotel, which is their newest hotel, and then Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort. So all of these are value resorts and value plus, but those are all on sale, up to 25% off if you book a stay from June 16th through August 10th at Universal Orlando Resort. So let me know if you're wanting to go. After kicking off with record-setting success of Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame, the Walt Disney Studios 2019 summer slate continues with Disney's Aladdin on May 24th. I already have my tickets. Fox's Dark Phoenix on June 7th. Because remember, the merger is done between Fox and Disney, so now they have Fox movies on their list. Pixar's Toy Story 4 on June 21st. Fox's Stuber on July 12th. Disney's The Lion King on July 19th. I can't wait to see that one. Fox 2000's The Art of Racing in the Rain moves up to August 9th, and Fox Searchlight's Ready or Not will be released August 23rd, while 3 films move to later dates. Ad Astra is going to be September 20th of 2019, The New Mutants is going to be April 3rd of 2020, and Artemis Fowl is going to be May 29th of 2020. All right. The studio's 2019 slate rounds out with Fox's The Woman in the Window, October 4th, and Ford vs. Ferrari, November 15th, followed by Disney's Maleficent, Mistress of All Evil on October 18th, Disney Animation's Frozen 2, November 22nd, Lucasfilm Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, December 20th, and Blue Sky Studios' Spies in Disguise moving from September 13th to Christmas. Early 2020 titles include Fox's Underwater, which is January 10th, a new Kingsman movie on February 14th, and Call of the Wild on February 21st, followed by Pixar's Onward on March 6th, Disney's Mulan, which is the live-action version, on March 27th, and in late 2020, Fox's West Side Story adaptation, directed by Steven Spielberg, will open December 18th, followed by Disney's Cruella, another live action, opening Wednesday, December 23rd for the long holiday weekend. The updated calendar also sets release dates for major franchises including Avatar and Star Wars, with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker bringing the original Skywalker saga to its conclusion in 2019. 3 new, as yet untitled Star Wars films will release on the pre-Christmas weekend every other year beginning in 2022. So a 3-year break after this one. 4 more Avatar films expanding the vibrant world of Pandora will be released on the pre-Christmas weekend every other year beginning in 2021. So rotating Christmas weekends will be 2021 Avatar, 2022 Star Wars, new trilogy, not the Skywalker saga. So back and forth for the next several years. 2019 films, we've got Tolkien, which is a Fox film, out today actually. Aladdin, the 24th. We've talked about all of these for 2019, 2020. There's going to be Mulan is the last one we talked about. The New Mutants is going to be April 3rd of 2020. It's a Fox movie. May 1st of 2020 is United Marvel movie from Disney, untitled Marvel movie. May 29th is Artemis Fowl from Disney. June 19th is going to be an untitled Pixar film from Disney. July 3rd of 2020 is going to be Free Guy from Fox. July 17th of 2020 is Bob's Burgers from Fox. July 24th is the Jungle Cruise live action movie based on the ride from Disney. The One and Only Ivan from Disney is going to come out August 14th of 2020. Death on the Nile from Fox is coming out October 9th of 2020. Disney is also releasing another untitled Marvel movie November 6th of 2020 and an untitled Disney animation movie during Thanksgiving of 2020. West Side Story is being released by Fox December 18th of 2020, and then Cruella December 23rd of 2020. 2021 films, February 21st, untitled Marvel. March 5th, Nimona, which is Fox. March 12th, untitled Disney live action. May 7th, untitled Marvel movie. May 28th, untitled Disney live action. June 18th, untitled Pixar animation. July 9th, untitled Indiana Jones movie. July 30th, Untitled Disney Live Action. October 8th, Untitled Disney Live Action. November 5th, Untitled Marvel. November 24th, Untitled Disney Animation. And the first Avatar, or the second actually, December 17th, Avatar 2 of 2021. In 2022, there's just a whole bunch of Untitled Marvel, Pixar, and Disney live action movies, one Disney animation movie, and the Untitled Star Wars movie on December 16th of 2022. In 2023, we know that there's going to be an Untitled Disney live action movie in February and Avatar 3 on December 22nd of 2023. In 2024, we know the next Untitled Star Wars movie happens December 20th of 2024. In 2025, we know that on December 19th, Avatar 4 will come out, and in 2026, we know the Untitled Star Wars movie will come out on December 18th. And then finally, in 2027, Avatar 5, December 17th, 2027. Oh my gosh. I know, for reals, Jim. All right, another piece of exciting news that we got this week is that Disney Max Pass is now available for me to book for you as part of your individual Disneyland Resort tickets. Used to, I could only book Max Pass for you to add on to your package at Disneyland, like if you were staying on property. But I couldn't add it to just individual ticket purchases. So now I can, and that includes my own, because I'm going in July and I haven't purchased my tickets yet. So what is Max Pass? It's your ability to make your fast passes at Disneyland one at a time online once you enter a park. So you have to have, and your ticket has to be scanned at the gate. You have to have actually entered the park before it'll let you make a fast pass at Disneyland. I love that. I wish that was the way they did it at Disney World, but it's not. So you cannot make advanced fast passes at Disneyland. You can still get the free paper fast passes by going to a kiosk near the ride at Disneyland and getting one. So basically a comeback time. But it's not very convenient. It's not very quick and easy. And it's so much easier to do it all from your phone. So it costs $15 per person per day that you want to use this. It also includes all your PhotoPass photos for the day in Disneyland that you have this. So I tend to just buy it for my whole trip or however many tickets I have. So I know I get all my photos and I know I can do everything online. And as far as Galaxy's Edge goes in Disneyland, while we're there, we don't have to have a reservation, but we do have to have, and it says it's subject to change or subject to availability or capacity or whatever, but we are going to have a virtual queue reservation to get into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And the only way to get that is through the Disneyland app, or there'll be places within the land where you have to go up and find somebody and have them sign you up for the virtual queue. But as long as you've stepped into the land, you know, you stepped into Disneyland, you can get on your phone, use your Max Pass, and get your virtual queue into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So it's just going to be a lot easier to do everything from that. All right. This week, another piece of news. Adventures by Disney released all of their 2020 itineraries, including Egypt. Now, the last time they tried to do a Adventures by Disney trip to Egypt, it got canceled because of, I think there was some war stuff going on. They just weren't able to get in there. I think it was like in 2016 or something that they tried to do it. So this is the first time they'll actually get to do it. So in 2020, they've got a couple of Adventures by Disney adventures to Egypt. It's a 10-night trip. And it includes 22 meals, 25 stops. It includes a 3-night cruise down the Nile River. You're going to stay at the Nile Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Cairo. So it's pretty cool. Days 1 through 4, you're in Cairo. You get privately guided tours of Egyptian museums, pyramids, etc. It's nice hotels. I mean, Adventures by Disney is VIP all the way. There's going to be an unforgettable Nile River cruise on days 4 through 7 on the MS Tulip. Well, you'll have a deluxe stateroom with French balconies, 3 dining venues, a sun deck swimming pool, a fitness center, complete with a sauna, hot tub, and a massage room. Then you'll stop along the Nile River and visit fascinating temples dedicated to the gods and rulers of ancient Egypt, including the Temple of Isis, the Kom-Ombo Temple, and the Temple of Edfu and Luxor. Bonus, pre- and post-cruise adventures are also available. From Cairo, you can make a quick stop in Abu Simbel to tour the massive rock temples located on Lake Nasser. Known as the Nubian Monuments, the complex contains twin temples carved out of the mountainside in 13th century BC as monuments to Pharaoh Ramses II and Queen Nefertari. Next stop is Aswan, where before boarding the MS Tulip, you can set sail aboard a felucca, which is a traditional wooden sailing boat, toward Elephantine Island and the first cataract of the Nile. a shallow length of the river where a series of massive elephant-shaped boulders jut out of the riverbed. After disembarking the MS Tulip, an Egyptologist will lead a tour through the world's largest ancient religious site at Karnak Temple as they share stories of the decaying temples, massive pillars, avenues of sphinxes, and towering 97-foot-tall obelisks that make up the complex. Then you can explore the Valley of the Kings, where 63 tombs have been discovered. Adventures by Disney guests even get complimentary access to King Tutankhamun's tomb. Seaside Bliss in Sharm el-Sheikh is days 7 through 9 of this adventure. On the shore of the Red Sea, the magnificent Coral Sea Imperial Sensatori Resort in Sharm el-Sheikh is a world-class resort with an amazing array of amenities, activities for all ages, stunning pools, and a luxurious spa. There's also adults-only Adventures by Disney tours in Egypt, as well as 30 other locations in 2020. And then you return to Cairo. So, Adventures by Disney Egypt Vacation, along with other 2020 itineraries and their date-based, is available for booking beginning on May 16th. If you are a Disney Vacation Club member or Gold or Platinum Disney Cruise Line or Golden Oaks member, I can book starting May 14th for you. Select adventures are eligible for savings of up to $750. Normally it's $250. $750 off per person if you book early by June 12th, I believe. All right, so that's Adventures by Disney 2020. Obviously, Egypt's going to be their most exciting and the one that will go first. Last year, it was Japan. It was their first time to go to Japan, and those sold out like that. So if you're wanting to go on the Adventures by Disney tour to Egypt, I believe it was roughly $7,200 for adults, $5,900 or so for children ages 3 through 9. So if you're wanting to do that, let me know, because I have to book it, or it's going to be one of the ones that goes. Tale of the Lion King theatrical outdoor show is coming this summer to Disney's California Adventure. I'll be there for this show. They're doing it on the stage in front of the lagoon there where they do World of Color in California Adventure, starting June 7th. One-day ticket seasonal pricing dates have been adjusted for Universal Orlando Resort. This is for Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. They have value pricing, regular pricing, and anytime pricing. And this actually is the same as what Disney does with their pricing. Now it's date-based ticket pricing. And actually Universal's been doing it longer than Disney has. Basically, the value dates are first 2 weeks in April, and then the last couple of days of April, first couple of days of May. Monday through Thursday in the first 4 weeks of May, but not the holiday week. Starting August 12th through the rest of the month of August, except on the weekends, is value pricing. September 2nd, all the way through the end of the month. October 1st, all the way through the end of the month, except for Halloween Horror Nights on the weekends, is value pricing. November 1st, and then November 3rd through 7th, November 11th through 14th, and November 18th through 21st is value pricing at Universal, and December 2nd through 5th, and 9th through 12th. So if you're looking for the cheapest pricing on a one-day ticket, and I recommend a one-day park-to-park ticket so that you can ride, if Harry Potter's the reason you're going, then you need to be able to ride the Hogwarts Express in between the two parts of Harry Potter World, which is in both parks there. So anywho, I can book those tickets for you. So if you're wanting to go the cheapest time of the year, I just read them off to you. Disneyland will allow overnight lineups before the May 31st grand opening and the June 24th post-reservation date opening. The overnight lineups will be handled similarly to the queues that were formed for Disneyland's 50th and 60th anniversary, but you must have a reservation. So there was some confusion about this because Disney continues to say in all of their know before you go videos for Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that you cannot get in, or there will be no standby line, there will be no line. This is for people who have a reservation to the land. So on May 31st and June 24th, if you had a reservation, and June 24th you wouldn't need a reservation, there will be lineups allowed overnight into the early morning hours to be the first ones with their reservation into land. So if you have a reservation, you can line up then, and that's only the day that it opens, but you must have the reservation. There is no standby line. For those travelers to Blackspire Outpost who feel a stronger connection with the Force, you are not alone. To find like-minded others, make your way to Savi's Scrapyard. Those who have felt the call can seek out the hidden workshop and arrange an appointment to meet with the Gatherers, who are a group of men and women who have dedicated their lives to restoring balance in the galaxy by passing on their knowledge of the Force and the ancient ways of the Jedi. The Gatherers guide those who seek their assistance in creating their own unique customized lightsaber. The Gatherers have amassed a great collection of stories, kyber crystals, and other saber parts from around the galaxy. As keepers of the Force, they have passed down their knowledge from generation to generation, striving to keep the flame of hope alive. Savi was one of the original Gatherers and a friend to Lor San Tekka, whom we met briefly at the beginning of Star Wars The Force Awakens. Like Lor, Savi was a believer in the ideals of the Jedi Order and helped to pass on his knowledge of Jedi lore. He created a salvage business as a front to hide his clandestine mission of guiding the next generation of Force wielders and helping them create their unique lightsabers. Those ready to learn this knowledge will find a symbol displayed on the front of the workshop indicating that they are in the correct location, and they must give the secret phrase to the Gatherers to enter inside. Once inside the workshop, the builders will be surrounded by various odds and ends, pieces, and objects. These pieces become key elements in the building and refinement of their lightsabers. At the center of the room is the builder's table, which is a large oval-shaped table assembled from ancient pieces salvaged from across the galaxy that can accommodate up to 14 builders at a time to choose their crystal and craft their lightsaber. There are 4 themes of lightsabers that guests can build. Peace and Justice, which is salvaged from the fallen Jedi temples and crashed starships. These lightsaber pieces were created for Force wielders of the Republic era. The simple designs reflect the commitment to the devout life of those whom they were created for, the Jedi Order, the once guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. Power and Control. Those are reclaimed from the ashes of the rumored Sith homeworld and abandoned Sith temples. Those lightsaber pieces were originally forged by the Sith of their time. Characterized by sharp and strong forms, these pieces showcase the brutality and relentlessness of the Sith's insatiable desire for power and control. Elemental nature. As we have been told, the Force is an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the galaxy together. These lightsaber pieces are born of that same force. They are as unique as the user and as the elements of nature. The wood from a bilark tree, a bone of the Carthusian whale, or even a tooth from a rancor. Finally, protection and defense, which is cultivated from a time forgotten. These earliest lightsaber pieces contain designs and inscriptions that are shrouded in mystery, believed to be created for protection and defense, conferring anonymity and symbolizing emotional detachment. A lightsaber made from these pieces reconnects the user with the most ancient wellspring of the Force. Are you feeling the call of the Force? Well, are you going to answer it? What kind of lightsaber do you think will call you? All right, so that is the new lightsaber construction store that they have in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and the 4 different crystals you can choose from to build your lightsaber with. How exciting. I think I would want the Jedi one, personally. All right, bring home the excitement and adventure of Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel, coming to digital and movies anywhere on May 28th and Blu-ray on June 11th. I really loved Captain Marvel. If you didn't see it, you really should see it. Let's see. Disneyland will enforce a 4-hour Star Wars Galaxy's Edge reservation system by using, this is Disneyland, colored wristbands and stormtroopers. Disneyland will issue colored wristbands to visitors during the reservation-only period for each of the 4-hour windows. Newly admitted Galaxy's Edge visitors will mix in with those already in the land, much like the Halloween events at Disneyland. After each 4-hour window ends, Disneyland employees may turn away any visitor with an expired wristband attempting to enter the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run attraction queue, Oga's Cantina Cocktail Lounge, Docking Bay 7 Restaurant, and the Savi's Workshop and Droid Depot experiential shops. At a certain point, if we have to, then we'll start to ask them to leave the land, said Disneyland Vice President Chris Thieler. Disneyland expects that most visitors will find 4 hours to be more than enough to explore the new 14-acre Star Wars land. 4 hours is a long time in the land, Thaler said. Most guests are going to find that they're ready to roll after 4 hours. Stragglers will be dealt with by the First Order stormtroopers who are patrolling the land. We'll be using the troopers to help us, for sure, Thieler joked. The reservation system has been designed to manage crowds and minimize wait times while keeping the land below capacity. It will be an awesome time to visit the land, Thieler said. The goal is to keep the wait times for Smuggler's Run under 2 hours. Thieler said, accommodations will be made if the attraction should experience any downtime. The wait time for Smuggler's Run will balloon if everybody entering Galaxy's Edge heads straight for the attraction. Disney hopes to disperse visitors throughout the land during the reservation-only period and persuade riders to postpone their journey on Smuggler's Run until the second or third hour of their visit when wait times will be lower. We want to try and make sure that people aren't spending the whole time in the queue, Thieler said. At the same time, Disney doesn't want riders waiting until the last minute of their 4-hour window to get in line for Smuggler's Run. We want each group to feel like they had an awesome experience, Thieler said. So that's how they're going to run it in Disneyland. Disney World is going to have extra magic hours from 6 to 9 a.m. every morning. Rent's Bath & Body Company is now open in downtown Disney at the Disneyland Resort. That's all natural, organic, really cool bath and body products. Let's see. All right, also opening May 15th, in addition to being able to upgrade your Magic Band to a character Magic Band, we'll also be able to book Eat to the Beat concert series dining packages for the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. All right, so here's the restaurants that are participating this year in the dining packages. It must be booked at least 2.5 hours prior to the concert you're attending. Beer Garden Restaurant in Germany has lunch and dinner, $55 for adults, $31 for kids. Chefs de France in the France Pavilion has lunch for $60.99 for adults and $69.99 dinners for adults and $16.99 lunches for kids and $21.99 dinners for kids. Coral Reef Restaurant in the Seas Pavilion, lunch and dinner are both $69 for adults, $22 for kids. The Garden Grill Restaurant in the Land Pavilion, breakfast is $49 for adults, $30 for kids, and both lunch and dinner are $63 for adults and $38 for kids. Again, this is for the dining package for the Eat to the Beat concert series during the Food and Wine Festival. La Hacienda de San Angel in Mexico's pavilion is $82 for adults for dinner and $23 for kids for dinner. Nine Dragons Restaurant in China Pavilion is $52 for adults for lunch, $16.99 for kids, and then $59.95 for adults for dinner and $18.50 for kids. Restaurant Marrakesh in the Morocco Pavilion is $52 for lunch for adults, $19 for kids, and then $63 for adults for dinner and $19 for kids. Rose and Crown Pub and Dining Room in the United Kingdom Pavilion is $57 whether or not you get lunch or dinner as an adult and $22 for kids. San Angel in Restaurante in the Mexico Pavilion, my least favorite restaurant on property, is $60 for adults for lunch, $20 for kids, and then $75 for adults for dinner, $23 for kids. Spice Road Table, Morocco Pavilion, $52 for lunch for an adult and $19 for kids, $63 for adults for dinner and $19 for kids. Teppan Edo, which is the hibachi restaurant in Japan, $68 for lunch for adults for the dining package, $19.25 for kids. It's a really random number. $78 for adults for the dinner package there, and $22 for kids for dinner. Tokyo Dining, also in Japan, $68 for adults for lunch, $19.25 for kids, and then $78 for adults for dinner, $22 for the kids. Tutto Italia Ristorante in the Italy Pavilion is $64 for adults for lunch, $22 for kids, and $70 for adults for dinner, $25 for kids. And Via Napoli Ristorante e Pizzeria in the Italy Pavilion is $54 for lunch for adults, $20 for kids, $57 dinner for adults, and $24 for kids. Now notice, in the past, there have been dining packages available at a couple of outside restaurants, like outside of Epcot, like Ale and Compass at the Yacht Club or Trattoria Al Forno Bon Voyage breakfast at the Boardwalk, but now that those aren't listed as options for 2019. They're also going to have 2019 Party for the Senses as part of the festival. It will take place on select Saturdays from 7 to 9:30 p.m. in the World Showplace Events Pavilion. This elegant dance-filled party will include gourmet tastings of champagne, wine, craft beers, and specialty cocktails, all paired with food, of course. The dates for this one in 2019 are September 21st, October 5th, 12th, and 19th, and November 9th. Each event has 2 seating options. Category number 1 is the Wine View Lounge for $359 per guest, plus tax and gratuity, but gratuities included. Limited availability for this one. Official event check-in begins at 6:15 at the World Showplace Events Pavilion. If you're exploring the park early in the day, stop by to receive your credentials anytime after 11 a.m. Guests will receive a parting gift. Complimentary minivan service will be available to transport guests from their Walt Disney World Resort Hotel to the event. That's nice. Complimentary return service at the end of the event will also be provided. For guests already at Epcot, complimentary transportation to the event and from the main entrance near guest relations will be available. Complimentary return service service at the end of the night will also be provided. For the Wine View Lounge reservations beginning on May 15th, Disney Vacation Club members can call member services, or you can call the regular dining number. Category number 2, reserved seating, $229 per guest plus tax, and gratuity is included. Limited availability, Epcot admission required and not included with the ticket. Private reserved table seating, event exclusive wine glass. Official event check-in begins at 6:45 p.m. at the World Showplace Events Pavilion. If you're exploring the park earlier in the day, stop by to receive your credentials anytime after 11 a.m. For those reservations, they can also be booked starting May 15th. In 2019, they're also going to continue the Sunday Brunch with the Chef series. Sunday Brunch with the Chef, which is hosted by celebrity chefs such as Kat Cora, Andrew Zimmern, Buddy Velastro, and others, select Sundays through November 17th. And let's see. Here are the Eat to the Beat concert performers as we know them now. August 29th through 31st is going to be the Plain White Tees. September 1st and 2nd is Sawyer Brown. September 3rd and 4th is Mercy Me, just like last year. September 5th and 6th is Grace Kelly. September 7th and 8th is Zach Williams. September 9th and 10th is Lauren Daigle. That's a new one. September 11th and 12th is Jimmy Allen. September 13th through 15th is To Be Determined. September 16th and 17th is the Almond Betts Band. September 18th and 19th is Everclear. September 20th and 22nd is Starship with Mickey Thomas. September 23rd and 24th is Postmodern Jukebox. September 25th and 26th is Blue October. September 27th through 29th is Mark Willis, Voodoo Daddy. No, I'm sorry, that's another name, Mark Willis. September 30th through October 2nd is Sugar Ray. October 3rd and 4th is To Be Determined. October 5th and 6th is To Be Determined. October 7th and 9th is To Be Determined. October 10th and 11th is Boyce Avenue. October 12th and 13th is Southern Avenue. October 14th and 15th is Still to Be Determined. October 16th and 17th is 38 Special. October 18th through 20th is the Baja Men. October 21st and 22nd is Billy Ocean. October 23rd through 25th is Sheila E. October 26th and 27th is High Valley. October 28th through 30th is Hanson. October 31st through November 1st is Sheena Easton. October 2nd and 3rd is Chris Allen. I'm sorry, this is November. November 4th through 6th is Boys to Men. November 7th and 8th is The Hooters. November 9th through 11th is Big Bag Voodoo Daddy. That's the whole name there. November 12th through 18th is Still Be Determined. And on November 19th, which is the last night of the concerts, but not the last night of the festival. The last night of the festival is November 23rd. D Capella, which is Disney's a cappella group. Performances take place Sundays through Thursdays, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m., and on Fridays and Saturdays at 6:30, 7:45, and 9 p.m. in the America Gardens Theater. Mickey Celebration Donut is now available at the lunching pad at the Magic Kingdom. Oh my soul, these suckers are huge. Based on what I read about them, they could feed at least 3 people just with one donut. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Pirates League, and Harmony Barbershop are now bookable online on the My Disney Experience app. Woohoo! So excited. For those of you who I've had to give the phone number to these places to, and you have to call the same day that I'm doing your dining reservations at 180 days out, and then get the time, and then tell me the reservation number so I can add a note to your itinerary. No more. It just requires a credit card guarantee. You do not have to pay when you book, and you get to choose your package online, or tell me what you want online for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Pirates League, and Harmony Barbershop in the Magic Kingdom. Yay! Woohoo! You may not be as excited about that as I am, but as an agent, that just going to make our lives easier. This new huge celebration donut, by the way, at the lunching pad is $8.99 per donut, and you have a choice of chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry frosting. They're massive. They are 8 inches across and will feed your whole crowd. Okay, this week, we also have the gondolas are unwrapped. Woo! Look at them, they're so cute. Okay, so I'm going to annoy you right now, but I'm going to show you every single one of them because I think they're so cute. Okay, this one is obviously Winnie the Pooh. See, Winnie the Pooh. There. Aww, there's Pooh and Piglet, Eeyore, Owl, so cute. Coco, there's Miguel in the end there. There's his family. This one's my favorite, and I'm probably going to wait just to ride in it, the Haunted Mansion. This one right here is Peter Pan. And you see the darling children right here. Nemo. Oh, again, Peter Pan. You can see the darling children better in that shot. Aw, the classics, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto. Toy Story. There's Buzz and Woody, Bullseye, Slinky, the Triceratops, Rex. Zootopia. There's Nick Wilde. There's Judy Hopps and their other friends. Monsters, Inc. There's Mike and Sully and their other monster friends. Star Wars! Chewbacca and the Porgs. I'm going to have to write in this one too. And then C3. Stitch! And look, he's licking the window. Stitch. Donald and Daisy Duck, and then Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Donald's nephews on that one. Pete and Goofy. There's a better picture of Pooh and Piglet on the Winnie the Pooh one. There's a better picture of Miguel and Dante on the Coco one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, okay, there it goes. Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorites. Gonna have to see that one. Wreck-It Ralph. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, that's the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy one. And another view of the Haunted Mansion one. And there's Gamora and Star-Lord on the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ratatouille! More of the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's the dog with the keys, and then there's the pirates trying to get him to give him the keys. And this is the rest of the Haunted Mansion one with the guy trying to push up out of his coffin and the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. Moana! Frozen! Okay, so that's all the gondolas they've released and unwrapped so far. Very exciting. Tickets are now on sale for the NBA experience at Disney Springs. This opens this summer, actually in August. And the cost is $34 for adults and $29 plus tax for children ages 3 through 9. And there's a website you could purchase on the Disney app or Disney website. Okay, so that's for the NBA experience opening this August at Disney Springs. Tickets now available for purchase. Also, another thing they released for us travel agents this week is the ability to book your Run Disney race package, including your race credentials, race registration, everything. Theme park tickets, we get to book them now through the Disney travel agent site, not having to call Run Disney. Woohoo! So, if you want to book a Run Disney package, I can now do that. Let's see. Here's the top 9 things that you will be able to do. Nope. This is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Okay. To help you plan ahead and prepare for your visits to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland Park at Anaheim, California, here are some tips to know before you go to this epic new land opening May 31st. Number 1, reservations are required to enter Star Wars Galaxy's Edge between May 31st and June 23rd. There are no longer any reservations left, so the only way to get into the park, number 2, guests can still get a reservation to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge by staying at a Disneyland Resort hotel between May 31st and June 23rd. All 3 hotels still have reservations available during those dates. No standby line will be available to enter Star Wars Galaxy's Edge between May 31st through June 23rd. Only guests with reservations will be able to access the land during this time. Reservations will no longer be required to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge after June 23rd. As needed to manage demand, Disneyland Resort will implement a virtual queuing system to visit the land so that guests can enjoy the rest of the resort while waiting to visit. That too. The Disneyland app will have a dedicated module called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Status and Access available from the main page of the app, on which guests can request to join a boarding group to visit the land once they have entered the park. Boarding groups will be sent a push notification when it is their turn to enter the land, and they can monitor the status of boarding groups from the app. There will also be the ability to join a boarding group from select locations inside Disneyland Park if a guest is not using the app. The boarding group is tied to admission media that will be scanned upon entry into the land. Signage throughout the park will also display boarding group status. Interesting. Admission into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be subject to capacity, and having an assigned boarding group will not necessarily guarantee you admittance into the land. The current Disneyland Resort costume policy will be in effect in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Costumes may not be worn by guests ages 14 of age or older. Appropriate Disney bounding, however, like dressing in outfits inspired by your favorite characters if you're 14 and over, is permitted. Guests should download the official Disneyland mobile app to plan ahead to make the most of their Star Wars Galaxy's Edge visit in Disneyland. The Disneyland app will allow guests to check the attraction wait time, locate character encounters, and even utilize the mobile ordering feature at select dining locations when they enter the new land. Prepare for a visit to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge by downloading the Play Disney Parks mobile app in advance of your arrival. This allows guests to deepen the engagement with the land and interact with the world around them on Planet Batuu. Guests who choose to engage through the app will be able to interact with droids, translate Arabesh, scan cargo crates and other containers to collect virtual items, and more. Number 8, inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Disney's goal is to provide a great guest experience. For example, guests who are in the queue at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run will have the ability to purchase snacks, utilize Star Wars Galaxy's Edge isn't the only thing that's new this summer at Disneyland Resort. There's never been a better time for you to check out exciting experiences throughout Disneyland, including take a ride on the recently opened Jesse's Critter Carousel at Disney's California Adventure Park, delight in a freshly reimagined Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland Park, savor the breathtaking world of color which recently made its stunning return to Disney's California Adventure, snap some Instagram-worthy shots at the new all-new pop-up Disney and Mickey celebration at Downtown Disney, watch as the magic of Disney animation and music comes to life at Mickey's PhilharMagic at Disney's California Adventure, and indulge in the over-the-top ice cream creations at Black Tap, which is now open at Downtown Disney. I will be able to experience all those things. There is also going to be some souvenir stuff you can get in the land of Batuu. The first item will be a mouse droid popcorn bucket that will be available at Katsaka's Kettle Popcorn. For those unfamiliar with the MES 6 series repair droid or mouse droid, the droid is used for a variety of general repair and delivery tasks. The photo is not of the popcorn bucket, but it's of the actual droid itself. It's certainly not hard to imagine that this repair droid will be repairing your hunger at the end of this month at Disneyland. So this is from blogmickey.com. This is what a mouse droid looks like. So we'll have a popcorn bucket like that. The second collectible will be a milk bottle sipper that will be available in the milk stand located in the first order section of the Black Spire Village. Enjoy your blue milk in what is described as an opaque white plastic sipper with a carrying strap, Bantha logo on one side and a Thala Siren logo on the other. Both of these collectibles are sure to go fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's officially official. Bongo's Cuban restaurant at Disney Springs is set to close this summer. That's a Gloria Estefan's restaurant. So I'm sure they'll replace it with something else. I think they gave everybody there a chance to either remodel their restaurant and make it look like everything else in Disney Springs, or to get out and let somebody else come in. So basically she chose not to remodel her restaurant, and so they're putting somebody else in there. Disney has just announced a brand new annual passport. This is Disneyland, okay? Annual pass in Disneyland. This is the first of its kind, incorporating a reservation system for park access. Starting May 21st, guests can purchase the Disney Flex Passport priced at $599 for the year. Flex Pass holders will have the opportunity to access one or both Disneyland parks and Disney California Adventure Park on select good-to-go days with limited blockout days, plus make your reservations for other days for more access. Plans can be managed through the website and the Disneyland app, where they can access an interactive calendar and book a reservation. Guests can hold 2 reservation days up to 30 days in advance with the new passport, while also enjoying good-to-go days. Providing guests with options that meet their budgets, including a monthly payment plan for California residents, continues to be a priority for Disneyland Resort. Disney Flex Passport also includes benefits such as dining and merchandise discounts. So you choose the park you want to visit, either Disneyland or California Adventure. The green dates are good-to-go dates. A reservation is not required for those dates, and gray dates are blockout dates, meaning no park admission is available. For the blue dates, you need to make a reservation, and you can only have 2 of those in a 30-day period, advance period. You can also use the Disneyland app to scan your ticket. Reservations may be made on select dates online or by using the Disneyland app. They can be made up to 30 days in advance, and each Disney Flex passport can hold 2 reservations during a 30-day window. You can select the family and friends that you would like to add for that reservation. You can make reservations for other Disney Flex pass holders whose passports are linked to your Disney account. Reservations can be made up to 30 days in advance, and each Disney Flex passport can hold 2 in a 30-day window. Viewing and canceling your reservations online is also easy. You can cancel a reservation up until 11:59 p.m. of the day prior to your reservation date, and there's no limit to the number of cancellations you make. There are, however, strict rules for no-shows. A pass holder who is a no-show for 3 reservations in a 90-day window will be unable to make new reservations for 30 days after the 3rd no-show. If you enter the park for which you have a reservation at any time before closing on your reservation date, you will not be considered a no-show. If your reservation is for both parks, you only need to visit one to avoid being a no-show. That's pretty cool and affordable for Disneyland. Casey's Classic is an all-beef hot dog topped with crispy hash browns, bacon, cheddar, chipotle ranch drizzle, and crispy fried onions, and is the hot dog of the month at Casey's Corner in the Magic Kingdom, according to WDWNT.com. This was announced today, the brand new space-themed restaurant in Epcot that's currently being constructed near Mission Space has officially been cleared for a 2019 entry, meaning it's going to be opening at the end of this year. How exciting! Walt Disney World has announced that the new table service experience is set to open later this year adjacent to the Mission Space attraction and will be offering a dining experience like no other, describing it as out of this world. The Patina Restaurant Group will run the new restaurant that they have developed, a menu which features international-inspired cuisine, more than 1,000 bottles of the world's finest wines, and a wide selection of craft beer. The idea behind this is they want it to be an internationally run restaurant and have international food options and drink options because they're modeling it after the International Space Station, which has an international crew. So that's cool. Recent job postings were put up by the Patina Restaurant Group looking to hire European candidates for the Cultural Representative Program, and it revealed that the restaurant's name or code name is Space 220. So we're not sure if that's the official name or is that what they're calling it as the code name until they give the official name. The gist is that much like the International Space Station, the restaurant will also be manned by an international crew. The new space-themed restaurant will make guests feel as if they were actually traveling through space via use of the 250-foot-long digital screen wrapping around the curved room. How cool. All right, SeaWorld fans, in SeaWorld Orlando, the Electric Ocean, which is their nighttime show, starts again select nights May 24th through September 1st. So if you want to know when that's going on or you want SeaWorld tickets, I can get you those too. Let's see. Parking opens at midnight of May 31st for those who have a reservation into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland on opening day. No need to arrive early. Hit the snooze button, it says. June 1st, parking opens at 5:30 a.m. Follow Disneyland Today on Twitter for more information about parking. Lyft and Uber drop-offs need to be done in downtown Disney. Disneyland is going to stop selling personalized Star Wars name tags to prevent confusion with Galaxy's Edge cast members. That makes sense. Judith, new Spirit jersey. Walt Disney World Americana Spirit jersey is now available at Walt Disney World. Looks like the American flag on the back. Disney's California Adventure Park will welcome the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind ride at Pixar Pier this summer. We're excited to share this whimsical, family-friendly attraction will open this summer. Inspired by the Disney and Pixar film Inside Out, you're invited to step into the workplace of Riley's emotions: joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. Once you hop aboard one of the 8 memory movers, you will take a sensational spin and find yourself surrounded by vibrant shelves packed with glowing recollections. There's a first look at from the few attraction posters, which I didn't take a picture of, but basically it's just like Flicks flyers, but emotional balls, the different colored balls from Riley's memory. So that is it. That is the news. I know that was a lot, and it was from a Starbucks. I'm not sure how much of it you got, but I tried. So hopefully you saw most of it, if not all of it, and I will do my best to post it onto YouTube as well using the Starbucks Wi-Fi. Wish me luck. All right, talk to you later. I will be coming home from a cruise. So I should be home in time to do a Friday News Live next Friday evening. So yeah, I should be back for my cruise. So I'll tell you all about it. The Enchantment of the Seas out of Galveston. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.